Well, Justin, first of all, how's Alex Pearce tracking for this week?
He's improving. We'll need to tick off a few things tonight, but we're hopeful. He's improved steadily over the last week, and that's a good sign.
Was he close at all last week, or was he always in doubt?
Probably once he didn't get through training, we just didn't want to push him to the line, pretty much. Having said that, he did improve towards the game, and it was tempting, but like I said last week, just no risk policy. Don't want to turn it into a more severe injury. So, and that'll hold true this week as well. So, unless he's 100%, we won't play him.
I guess Rory's an interesting one. He looked like he's in a lot of pain, but he played 100% game time. It's a bit strange. How's he going?
Yeah, he's improved. The last couple of days, he's taken a step in the right direction. So, I'm hopeful. He's an important player to us, and he structures us up really well in second ruck. So, he's important, and we'll give him every opportunity.
So he was cleared of damage structurally with scans. Is it just a pain thing for Rory?
It's going to be pain. So, like I said, his pain's improving every day. So it comes down to function.
And if Alex doesn't get up, will Griffin Logue stay down back? If he does play, is Griff a chance to head back forward? It's kind of a luxury having him.
We haven't decided yet. We'll talk through that at selection once we know all the facts. Yeah.
What did the review show for you, Justin, in the first few days of this week?
A lot probably gets made of the way Sydney chipped it around, especially in that third quarter, and were way too slow to react and adjust. And we didn't have the right energy we needed, so we covered that off. But there were other aspects to the game which I was more disappointed with. I thought they won the critical contests. Outside of stoppage, they won the one-on-ones and the critical contests you need to stop them scoring and get field position ourselves. So that was pretty disappointing.
Is that reaction from your players, the responsiveness, something that you can address quickly?
I think it's a real quick fix, the defensive stuff. I think we've proven that we can defend that type of ball movement all year. It's been one of our strengths, and we just had an off quarter.
The way that you move the ball yourselves, are there players that can help you address that if you do make changes at selection?
No, I don't think we're relying on individuals. So I was a bit disappointed with our offence and the way we set the ground up on the weekend. It's a team thing.
How do you gauge Richmond? They've been they're tough. Their bad's been beatable, but their best has been also very impressive. How do you gauge them this weekend? Still missing a few.
I think you summed it up well. Yeah, their best is up there with the best in the comp. They've proven that they can score heavily. Then when they don't quite get it right, they can get scored against. So they'll be striving for a four-quarter effort, and we need to produce the same. So it's going to be a good battle.
And how have you found that the night game's playing a lot more this year? You've got another one this week. And how have you found that the side's adapting to playing under lights a lot more?
I don't know, you might know the stats more than us. So I thought 2 weeks ago against St Kilda we played a good game of footy. On the weekend, we let ourselves down in certain areas. So, we're striving for that consistency as well.
Tough fortnight of football with Richmond and then obviously Melbourne here. How important is it to get these wins to hopefully secure a top 4 spot?
They're all important, aren't they? And they've all got great meaning and ramifications. And you earn the right to play in these sort of games by putting a good platform down earlier in the season. So we don't try and get caught up in the outcomes and ladder positions. We need to get back to playing our brand of footy for longer. So that's what we're working hard at. But it's an exciting time of the year and ramifications are high, and we understand that. But we just need to make sure we remain really focused and process orientated.
Not specific to this week, Justin. I know you don't want to talk about his role this week, but is there a world with Griffin Logue's form as a defender this season where he could break into your best back line?
If we wanted to, we could play him in the back line week in, week out. So he's broken into our best back line. The luxury he gives us as a team is flexibility. And the fact that he's performed really well as a forward and he can bring some of his backline traits to the forward line, it's where he benefits the team more. And in my discussions with him, he's really open to being a bit of a swingman for us and playing different roles within the team. So, it's not a matter of him not breaking into our back 6 or 7. It's, sometimes we can use him to better the team elsewhere, and he's really open to that.
Was it always on the cards with Griff that he could play forward? Obviously, you used him to nullify the Stephen May effect against Melbourne, did really well and stayed there. Was it always on the cards coming into this year, or looking at Griff that he could play forward, or just kind of present itself and now it's working?
Yeah, I think flexibility is a great thing, but I don't think flexibility can be attained until you lock down and get really competent at your position. So until he got a good run of form as a backman and really got on top of his role and game down there, until he did that, we didn't really look at it, because I think you got to lock that away first. So now, when he did that, and an opportunity came up to play against Melbourne as a forward, he was ready for it. And we've probably used Coxie in that role before, so we're always after flexibility of one of our tall defenders, because for balance reasons. And that game we decided to give him a go and performed really well. And now he's added that to his game. So now once he nails the forward line, we'll get him in the midfield and he can become an all-round talent.
The flu and COVID's kind of rearing its head again over East End here. We spoke about it last week. The flu as well is still rampant. You got any issues this week with guys that may be under the weather?
No, we don't. It's something we need to keep on top of. Absolutely. Yeah. So always managing that. Yeah, always managing the flu and COVID, and we saw what happened to Brisbane a couple of weeks ago. So it can affect the results in games. So we need to be mindful of it.
And just an injury update, how's Sitkowski's back tracking?
Yeah, he's tracking well. He's slowly doing more and more, and continue to do more and more. And hopefully he's putting his hand up for selection in a couple of weeks, 2 or 3 weeks.
And how did Chapman and Akers pull up after their weeks out?
Yeah, good. Yep, good. Haven't heard else otherwise. So.
And Nathan O'Driscoll, he travelled 11 kilometres in the game for Peel Thunder. You're looking to ramp it up a little bit further. How did he pull up?
Yeah, probably to be expected. He was a little bit rusty with both his running and his footy. So he'll probably be unrestricted this week and play a little bit more game time and get into the swing of things.